She have like 10 IPM. She's saying that she have 10 IPM, but she used to play piano for like 6 or 7 years. So 8 years, yeah. So for 8 years, so I'm sure that she knows how to put the buttons. What's her IPM? Her IPM is 10. She said 10, but she's probably around 300. Wouldn't you have a Protoss boyfriend? Then Zerg boyfriend?
Czy byłam mieć chyba, który gra po prostu
No.
już zergiem? Nie. No,
No.
only
Only Zerg. Is this your wife? No, this is my fiance, but we are dating for like 10 years almost, so this is almost my wife. Yeah. Yeah, she was in World Cyber Games 2008 and 2009. Yeah.
Ah.
To jest twoim ulubionym pro z Korei. Who is your favorite Korean pro? Cadenzi is asking, please say Jaydong. Oh, yeah, she said Jaydong, so this is the, jak się nazywa dziewczyna, the solidarity of girls? Yeah, I believe girls solidarity. Yeah, there was a 3 questions, nothing else left. Yeah, the game is on and we have a gateway in the middle from Dandy, so this is a really sneaky build from him, and TerrOru is doing what he showed us that he can do in last games of him. Pierwsza flaszka na wesele. Casing donated.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have a first vodka on our wedding. Thank you very much. So will the Dragon be able to defend this one gate, because he didn't scout it, so he is not aware what he's playing against. He's scouting really late, so it might be not enough. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I need to make a whole tournament, and it needs to last for whole 2 months, and I need to make like 25 streams just to make her come to the finals. So this was a huge deal. I need to pay her like incredible amount of cleaning apartment time. So this is attack from and excellent trapping. He trapped the probe perfectly. Dandy is on top of his game and he's making a shield battery. I'm not sure what is going on here. This probe could kill it. This was only 8 HP Marine. One gateway is one zealot is really damaged, but he trapped the Marine, another Marine, and will he be able to... Yeah, he charged it, so... Oh my god, excellent strategy from Dandy, and this is it! GG! So, I believe TerrOru was watching Kairocha. This is it. So... Winner will get $200 for the winner. Yeah, I will stream until the tournament is finished, so the finals will be today. Come, not came, so... I'm watching you, Azale. Ozale. So, let's focus on the game because... Yes, she was. So Dandy against TerrOru. Dandy is having 1-0 lead in this best of 5 series. And what do you think? Who is better player? Because we know that Dandy is excellent Protoss player, but a Terran player, but I'm not sure that he's on this level of Protoss against Terran. I'm not sure that his Protoss is on the level of Terran in the longer game, because I know that he can play until minute 15, but let's see what he can do in the longer game, because it's really hard to learn every race. So let's see what it will be. Fast expansion from Dandy. This is really interesting. In the first game he went for all in from the middle of the map, and right now he's making fast Nexus, so I'm really impressed by it. And the Nexus is on. He didn't even scout it. Look at the... Oh, I can't see that, but he didn't even scout it, the TerrOru base. He wanted to focus on mining, and TerrOru is afraid of of gateways in the middle of the map. So he understands that he lost this game because of lack of scouting, and now he don't want to make this mistake again. But will Dandy be able to defend this expansion? This is the question. Because TerrOru saw this Nexus probably, and oh yeah, he will make factory over here. Oh, Peruvian players know how to deal with each other. Oh my god. They don't like to put buildings at home. TerrOru is crazy. He don't like casual builds. He wants to do what he likes. And he's building marines. He don't want to... This prop, denying scouting from this prop is extremely important, because Dandy right now didn't see that there is no factory in the main of TerrOru, so he's not expecting factory in this area. So denying this scouting is extremely important for TerrOru to have chance to this push to be successful. Holy moly, holy moly. But when TerrOru will decide to show that he have factory over here, this is the question. Will he be able to show it? When he decides to show it? First Vulture is here right now. Double dragons are in the way, I'm sure, but few props for sure will die. First prop is dead. Almost. Yeah, the STV, but Zealot is taking care of the STV, and 2 props are dead already. The machine shop is on the way. He wants to defend this STV with this Vulture, so probably he will be able to finish this bunker. Will he be able to finish this bunker? No, he's focusing the STV, but there are more STVs coming. 4 marines are coming, so will he be able to hold it? Then he needs to micro-fire perfectly. And he's doing what he can, but the bunker is done already. How long until the range upgrade will finish? This will last some time for sure, because he went for Nexus first, so speed was not started as quickly as usually. But Dandy wants to move out of his natural. This is wild. He understands what he needs to do, and this bunker, it looks like it is not damaged, but it is 137 HP. I believe Dandy didn't realize it, because he would be able to kill it with 4 dragoons easily. And what TerrOru will do, he needs to defend his main, because 4 dragoons is too much to hold it with 2 marines only. one shot with Dragoon and he will realize that he could kill this bunker. Him to target fire this Dragoon, but then he's microing perfectly. He's sending the damage Dragoon back. He wants to trap this Dragoon. One Dragoon falls, but will it be enough? The range upgrade is done already, but the two tanks are coming to the main of Dandy. There are fights from the both direction. This is extremely important because I believe there are no Marines in this bunker. TerrOru lost them, and Dandy, oh my god, he's doing really good job. He's defending over here, he's putting pressure here, and this Marine go down. It went down before he loaded himself up into the bunker. And there is another one. This Nexus falls, but he should put this Marine into the bunker. Come on, TerrOru, focus, and you can do it still. This game is not over. Oh, excellent micro from TerrOru. And it looks like... oh, he should be repairing it. This Dragon will die for sure. And I believe then they had the opportunity to kill this bunker earlier, and I'm not sure how he went on this exchange. He had like 10 SCVs against 25 probes, so their army advantage isn't so big for Dandy, but he have extremely good economy. But TerrOru, Dandy is on top of his game. He even blocked the Vulture. I'm not sure that he is aware, but I believe he needs to suspect something, that there is a factory somewhere. And this is it. I believe you can't kill 4 Dragoons with only 1 tank. Yeah, this is the game, and 2-0 from Dandy. Oh my god, his Protoss is like... his Protoss is the boss. So Mazur and TerrOru was in the same team, I believe a few years ago.
That's right. Okay, there's no lag, thanks God.
Yeah, no, it looks like there is no lag. Oh, Starterino, Gamerino, Pliserino, no Problemino, Foxan, Harino.
Okay. And the interesting map pick by TerrOru, Tau Cross. To be honest, usually TerrOru players don't like flat maps without any ramps. So yeah. I'm curious if he has some kind of strategy for this map prepared for Dandy, because we know that that players have a lot of time to prepare for these matches. So maybe he has some kind of cheesy strat just for Dandy, just for this map.
You remember we was casting TerrOru on this map last week, and he also lost, I believe, a game against Favorite and chose Taucross as his map of choice. So
that's
he's
right.
feeling extremely confident on Taucross, maybe.
I think players feel a little bit laggy. If this will go like this, I think I will have to quit, but we will see. Okay, Dandy isn't showing any kind of cheesy strat, whereas TerrOru also plays quite normal. No shenanigans with barracks in the front, or I don't know, strategies without gas. As we can see, he's taking his assimilator.
Yeah, but in the first game he went for one gateway from the middle. In the second game he went for fast nexus. So I'm sure Terror is thinking that he thinks that he should be prepared against everything.
Yeah, a lot of Protoss players play here a strategy that where they start with two gateways and make fast gun range without the second pylon, and they put pressure on the Terran due to the fact that there is no ramp. So we'll see how will then they play, but it appears that he plays standard. We see a second pylon, cybernetic core.
So this is standard, yeah? This is 100.
Yeah, this is standard. Oh, we have a zealot.
Oh, and the prop will scout what is going on. He will see that there is a factory. It's also something stable and also something standard from Terror, but he will see that he's mining gas only with one SCV, so it will give him information probably that it will be fast expansion. Because he wants to use these STVs to mine as much money as possible.
Oh, he tried to build a pylon next to the factory.
Yeah, it would be sneaky.
Yeah, I like that move. I do it quite often.
Yeah, especially if you are playing fast goons, it will slow down the tanks maybe for 1 minute if you are doing it correctly. So, and if your prop is alive, and then he's putting pressure with Zealot.
Nice micro, really nice micro by TerrOru. Only one ruin.
Yeah, he didn't even need to use his wall, which is made to just to kill Zealots, just to go around these buildings. So, do you think that Dandy should be making like robotics facility right now, or Nexus, or maybe adding some gateways? What is the standard? Standard probably is Nexus, or can you tell the viewers?
Probably he will play the Nexus, but it's quite often when Protoss players don't cut probes in their assimilator, then they usually go for Nexus, but Dandy is gathering gas all the time, so I would assume that he will do some kind of gas building like robotics, but we can see the Nexus, so probably he will use the gathered gas later on.
A so smart STV from Terror. He hide it, and right now he will have all the information he needs. He will see that there is no Dark Templars, no robotics facility, but and he will need to prepare against anything.
And look at the Protoss base entrance.
Oh yeah, the supply is really smart from Terror to do that.
Yeah, that's really good.
But will he be able to get there in time before this supply will fall? Oh! Oh, Bisu Micro. Then destroying Bisu Micro. So this supply maybe delayed these goons to go a little bit further in front of the expansion.
But even so, remember that that Terror has 5 Marines, 1 tank, some SCVs against 2 goons. So basically, it's quite difficult because he can't move back too far away due to the fact that he has to micro down the incoming army. And remember that those SCVs can build a new supply.
Yeah, for sure. And it would be something great in this situation if he would make a siege tanks and didn't allow Dandy to came from his main with his units.
And Terror is pushing further. He killed one from Dandy's dragons that were in front of his main. But remember that Dandy has already 3 gates, a robotic facility, ops on the way. whereas Terror only started his expansion and got only one factory. So he needs to be really careful with moving and attacking the Protoss.
Yeah, for sure he needs to be really careful, but we saw that Dewold was able to win against Terror, I believe with mass shuttle strategy in here, and
Yeah,
Terror
it was.
also contained him. All the
Oh,
dragons died.
really great move.
And he wants to mine his entrance, but it will not work. There is only one tank, second is coming, so it is one factory contain. How dangerous? Oh, the mine! Oh, he killed
Oh,
it. This is...
yeah, he killed it.
Is he Bisu? Oh,
Oh,
huge explosion.
and two red dragons.
Oh, one more shot from the marine. 4 HP. Two more shots right now. But Terror already have his expansion, so do you think he put enough pressure on Dandy?
Uh, we saw that Dandy lost some guns. That is really important. Although also Terror lost at least two tanks or even three, I don't remember. So at the beginning stage of the game, it's really crucial.
And right now
I
Terror is mining up the map just to see if any drop is not going to his base, and he wants to see if any probe and units are not going to the bottom of the map. Oh, Observer survived.
yeah.
Only one tank is guarding this base. Then he is going for it. It might be enough.
But he's not repairing.
Oh, he forgot to repair and there is no tank. Dandy somehow is doing it. But I believe these goons are dead. So, three factories from the Terran. So right now he will start to produce much more units. He have economy to do it. He have economy to saturate even 5 or 6 factories. So
Yeah, and Taurus sees that there's no expansions, although we can see the Arbiter tech in the Protoss base. So that's the crucial thing, because Terror can't move out, can't punish this kind of strategy in any way, any kind of 5 factory push or something like that. So we can assume that Dandy is safe, and the Arbiter tech will be in time.
oh yeah, we can say that, and his third expansion also should be safe for this period of time. But also this the situation when Protoss can't attack Terran because he have only dragoons, so Terror is also pretty safe to take another expansion.
For that, he needs to have at least 2, 3, 4 more tanks, because only if Dandy would just do a shuttle with 4 zealots, he could punish the next expansion of Terror.
And if you will look at the minimap, Terran have a lot of vision. He likes to see a lot, and this is good strategy against Protoss.
Yeah, Dandy is playing standard in a totally standard way. This is the meta currently, but he executes it's really good. Sometimes people know the strategies, but are not able to execute them. We can see that he's clearing the map from the mines. He
Yeah.
just uh, everywhere he sees how much factories does Terror have,
Yeah, he sees how much production, so he can assume how much, how big army of Terran will be when he will fight it. And he sees how much tanks. This is 5 tanks. SCVs were pulled out, so maybe it will be pushed from Terran. Maybe this is something like timing push because there is no speed to the zeros yet.
And yet no arbiter. Yeah, if he will decide to fight near the bridges, that will be in a huge favor for Terror.
The co-caster is Mazur, called the Genius Protoss, the Protoss from expert of Protoss and for sure expert of a longer game. Late game expert. Yeah, this is Bisu. Sorry. Bisu is casting with me.
Yeah, co-casting, okay.
Co-casting, yeah. And the turrets are already done. The contain is set up and it is really hard to attack for Dandy in this breach because these tanks are in the excellent position. I'm wondering why he is not putting any mines.
It's difficult to say. Usually terrorists put mines, but remember when the Protoss is counterattacking has a shuttle with zealots or speed zealots, the mines can work against Terran. And in this choke point, there's no need for mines because nothing will be able to go close to the tanks.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, because the vultures, if you are a good Terran, you are focusing the fire from the tanks to the dragons, and the mines could blow up your whole army. So yeah, that's true. Maybe this is the reason. But
And we see a huge push, counterattack. Let's see how it will go.
yeah, and there's a lot of zealots, a lot of dragoons. Maybe he will push this attack a little bit further, but the tanks are killing the dragoons, and
I think that Dandy attacked a little bit too fast because when he started the attack, he didn't have the full energy for a status on the arbiter. One status on the tanks in the back could do the thing, and he will be able to kill the Terran force.
yeah, but right now Terror is really pushed his army on the open field, and if Dandy would attack in this moment, he could catch this army unguarded.
Yeah. And we'll see, I think we'll see in a moment the status. And Dandy, even though he lost a lot of his units during that attack, he still has quite a big number. But this is the difficult part. I really hate to be in Dandy's position because Terran cut off the reinforcement path to his main army.
Yeah, and he can kill the probes even in the natural, but there is huge recall in the main on the Terror. He was prepared for it, though, so really good job. And I'm not
really
sure.
Good move of both guys.
Yeah.
Because a little bit of minefield, if there would be a little minefield here, it would be better for Terror, but still, he knew. I think that some mine or turret saw the incoming arbiter.
And right now, thanks to this recall, Terror is supply block and somehow Dandy gained the limit advantage.
Because the problem is that Terror could be out of scans in a moment because he focused on producing his army, six factory army composition, although he doesn't have any kind of tech. His upgrades aren't so good as they should be. They should be at least, I think that in this moment they should be at least to 1. He should have at least 1 science vessel, and he has none. So it's a difficult, really difficult moment.
And did you see the blow up of the tank? There is no contain in front of the Dandy natural expansion. I'm not sure how he pulled it off, but somehow the game right now is looks like Dandy have a little bit advantage.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Terror has lost his 3 tanks. I mean that they are next to the mineral only on the 12th of 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I think he forgot about it. Them.
And right now these 3 tanks are extremely important. Maybe he will see them right now if the Dandy is killing his turrets. If the Dandy will be killing his turrets, maybe he will see them and at least will siege them. And Dandy is mining from mineral only, so...
And retaking his the base he lost. So if those 2 bases will be operational, that will be a huge mineral kick for Dandy. Yeah, but look, Terror is attacking the mineral only and placed a minefield. Dandy isn't attacking without an observer. He clears the path to the tanks and just now attacks.
Yeah, and if these tanks will go down, it will be a really huge loss for TerrOru because... And these tanks will die for free, almost for free.
Yeah.
So this is a huge loss, and in the same time TerrOru is trying to harass in the natural expansion with 3 vultures, but will it be enough? Will it do something? And oh my god, the props can explode.
Oh,
it was really close. Yeah, and
nice move.
It
nice
looks like Dandy get back into this game after a terrible position.
Yeah, at some point he had a really hard time when he lost his 2nd expansion. But you know, arbiters are imbalanced, so blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they should. The StarCraft is imbalanced, I believe, for most people. So
yeah.
And the TerrOru is preparing for another recall. So there is a chance for TerrOru that Dandy will go for a huge recall and it will all blow out. The mines will blow whole recall up. So maybe it is the chance for TerrOru to get back into this game.
Maybe that would be a huge thing. Although taking into consideration the amount of gateways and that there are at least 2 free expansions of Dandy, and he's trying to take another, and he's doing arbiters from 2 stargates. That is a huge advantage.
Yeah, for sure. That is a huge advantage, and just right now he's making starports, so he will not have any vessels soon, and for sure he will not have energy for EMP on this vessel. But I'm not sure, because now it's 40 limit advantage, so it looks like if Dandy would attack, he should be able to do it, because there is only 9 tanks overall, 10 tanks overall in TerrOru arsenal.
Yeah, and Dandy cut off the vultures from the tanks.
Yeah, but Dandy is having not as much APM with Protoss like he have with Terran. With Terran he have 300 all the time, so as you can see, boys, you don't need to have a lot of APM with Protoss.
Yeah. No micro, no strategy, just do arbiters
just
and
1 A.
And low APM.
Yeah, I remember the Polish Protoss Gohan, he had like 100 APM and he was like rock stable.
Yeah, he was crushing a lot of people. Counting in me.
And me.
Huge recall.
Huge recall on the tanks. Oh, really good job by Dandy. He understands what he needs to do. But somehow this And these 3 tanks are still waiting over here, over there. Terror is not seeing them.
Yeah, I really love offensive recalls. That is something beautiful. No.
Yeah, but somehow Terror is crushing then the army.
It's the choke point. The bridge. The bridge is in favor of Terran. And now those 3 magical tanks. Oh, can't control. That is a little not I would say that it's not polite to write that after crashing Terror's army.
Yeah, if I would have possibility to micro, this battle would go totally different direction. I wouldn't lose any unit. Good. And Terror right now will have only 1 base mining. He don't have the command center done yet to take the Milan only expansion, so right now the mining advantage is on the side of Dante.
Yeah. Also, Terror's mining in his main base only with 1 STV. That also doesn't help.
Oh, small recall into the tanks and offensive recall. Mazur like it, and if Mazur like it, it means it's working. And this is GG 3-0. Then they crashed Terror 3-0. Oh my god.